Do you remember 9/11? Yes. What happened? What I remember is I went to work at Gateway. I was doing my own thing, and then I heard announcements, and I was like, "What they say? There was an alarm." I was so scared. I looked at the TV. I was shocked. I saw an airplane crash, and I was like, "Oh my God, what happened? What are we gonna do? I'm so scared." I was like, "What am I gonna do?" I said, "Hey, what am I gonna do? Can I leave early and go home?" He said, "Calm down." I was like, "No, I'm so scared. I want to go home." So it was about 11:20, and I just kept imagining what was happening. I was leaving, and I didn't know what to do. I got home, and I was like, "Oh my God, what happened? What happened? What happened?" I didn't know. I just kept imagining what had happened. I didn't know what to do. There's HAJK, I think it was hijacking. I was so scared. And I kept I was reading all these comments, watching the TV, and I saw all these things that were happening. I was so sorry and sad. I was heartbroken. I couldn't believe what was happening. So then later, I had went to Chicago, and I was like, "What happened on 9/11?" I was so scared, and they kept telling me to calm down. It's not right. I was so scared. I was crying. It was like, it's not a safe place. I'm the only one that's thinking about this. They were telling me to calm down, and I was like, I was terrified. So a few days went by, and I went home, and as time progressed, I think it was like 3 days, I refused to go to work. I was worried that there would be an explosion. I was worried. I kept getting inside my head about it, and as time progressed, I stopped thinking about it. There was a president, and he was searching everywhere. I don't know where I didn't know what that meant. In I think Iraq or Iran, I was saying, please let me live, please. I was praying. I kept thinking about it. I was overthinking everything, and eventually that subsided, and I relaxed, and I tried to think positive about the situation, and people were telling me to relax and all these other things. But I was thinking positive, and at DEF we were discussing about what was happening and trying to calm down and accept what happened. But some were still obsessed with about what happened for months and months in New York and all these other states and all these things that were happening everywhere. But really I was scared, but I had to deal with it and be patient and calm down. And so now it's been 10 years, and it's still all over. Some people are worried about some explosions happen, but you look online. I was just curious about different people on Google, and there was a most wanted list, and there was tons and tons of things, which many people who were shot or would go to prison for life. And I was looking at that, and I calmed down and accepted, and was like, okay. And I tried to think positive. So that man at the time who was president, a recent soldier was killed in America, and they celebrated and respected what had happened, right? Yeah, I heard about that. There was money that was due, and they needed help. So they were forking out all this money, and some were in support, and it just dwindled and dwindled down. But I heard it was happy, and people were happy, and President Clinton, I think, took an airplane and was dropping stuff, pick something up, and people were so excited, cheering. There was a man, OBIN, who kissed IM, and they were in support, but still, people were patient, but some were really sad. They kept paying, and Obama, I think, heard, so I don't know. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us.